your day will be as beautiful as you are. Peace.
That Adam and Eve interpreted as it was later on in history, led to profound conceptions of woman as inferior. Sometimes civilizations are essentially evil. So she's supposed to be great doctress, the weaker kind, etc. This was not the case in the African mythology. So that already divine myth, which gave a basis, it was a sort of bedrock for a reality that give women great freedom power. It is not an accident, therefore, that many of the goddesses of the Europeans were black. They could have chosen their own women, they chose some of their own women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not for the Africans now, in the civilization of Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures were critical to the vision of history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman draws, who has the power to draw Theseus and all his crew into her, is Psyche, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who has Jesus when the gold beast is a black woman, Medea. The woman who married Perseus, the Greek hero, is a black woman, Andromeda. If you see them represented in Hollywood, they're all white. But they will go back to the original vases, the original art of the Greek will find that the women they trying to represent the finest attributes in the feminine world were black women. Actual black women, they were literally living black women in Ethiopia who were named legendary goddesses. That invasion of Africa by Europe was not an invasion like the invasions that occurred in Europeans were started by the advances of the Africans. So started that Alexander decided to build capitals in Africa, rather than go back into Europe. And every major Greek thinker, thousands of millions of Democritus, Pythagoras, Socius, Anaximander, and Archimedes, Heraclitus, they all came down. Plato, all of them came in Egypt, and those who did not claim they came because it was prestigious. And they therefore saw women differently. In this new edition of Black women in antiquity, there is a remarkable woman called Hypatia. For a long time, I thought she was a Greek woman. Until Islam came doing studies in the rights of women in ancient Greece. Found that black women had power and freedom that the white woman was not allowed. The Greek woman could not head a department in a university, but she could in Egypt. She could not pursue a scientific pursuit without a companion or someone in charge of her. It was possible in Egypt. So that when studied Hypatia and the freedom Hypatia had and the kind of work she was doing, it was easy to come to the conclusion no Greek woman at the time was allowed those opportunities. And in that Alexandrian world where you have a mix later of the Greek and African, you find that the African woman has some advantages that the Greek woman does not have for a long time come. Now, Isis, the great goddess, affected, as I say, Europe as deeply affected as all major European powers. There's shrine to the black goddess Isis. Even the Roman lunatic Caligula, there's shrine to Isis. Mr. Diddy.
First, dedicated to the many moms that majesty. I can't that's it. Cream, caramel color. Autumn, carrot, chocolate, magnificent, mahogany. Me, you, we can hook up. Mommy, don't impress the big hate. Just a bit of substance and lick up, solid one time. Mr. A, what I want, what I get. No regrets, no need to for the bleach. You're a natural brunette. Barbie becomes a crimson lights and brown honey. Lustful kiss that sings right. Lord knows I've got no qualms with the backside. You're my soul, my earth, my new springtime. Say mama, you were the first to arrive. Friend love, sweet candy, mother, nanny, elder, granny, much to mom, penny, send. Caught on this system because we're strange. She left out of place, so I stepped to her face. Rather to a side, and then we said side. You get more contacts to my surprise. She obliged, and I took it straight. Not trying to say, hey, when I gave eyes, I catch a real soul. See into the mind, see into the sky. Heaven's window, crescendo. You know, I dig those. Pretty brown eyes. You please don't make it brown eyes blue. 1, 2, check this is for the record. Beauty is and has no just to get retro. We were prone to the scripts and relationships so quick, supersonic, barely tonic. We were just kicking up the idea of having a whole night to live without being tired. Well, you're living with me now. You're 3 months pregnant, according to ultrasound. Too bad the relationship's nervous started right. I suppose we will flourish, and if we build a base and see with courage, love to say I believe I do what must, but there was no baby, then us collect that. Mind over that. Love over love. Na. I am here. You together. We have faith. I am here. You together. We have no fear. Right.
Man, I'm trying to come in, man. It's hard.
I am a Gye-Nyame man. Going for greatness. Greatness comes from my center.
Streaming. I'm trying to come through. Anime, we need more power.
My mind to think deeper.
Come on now.
Higher, better reality.
You gotta push.
Pledge to live my life and go beyond all my self-imposed limitations. I pledge to prove the principles of the Gye-Nyame warrior.
I'm almost.
To just almost got it. Of success.
Almost got it.
Pledge all these things first to myself.
Great day, family. Great day. Man, oh man. Man, family, all I can say is, man, it is real life on Gye-Nyame Journey. Look, I am trying to tell you right now, there is always something, right? I ain't gonna be up here like I was up super early. Nah, I was at the panel about 5:30. I start setting up stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna work good. This gonna work, that gonna work, this gonna work, and guess what? I'm trying to get on my team view. I can't get on there, but hey, I know we streaming because I went over there and checked out the stream myself, and it shows that we are live. Great day, great Kujichagulia to all of y'all, and I want to give all those Kujichagulia born a round of applause. If you are Coogee born, it is your day, it is your day, it is your day. And we are celebrating you. Man, oh man. So let's go and get this thing started. We want to do this toast because I want to leave a little time to have some conversation if we are going to be able to. If we're going to be able to do that, I want to make sure that we are able to have some conversation because there's a bunch of stuff going on. Because I'm asking the question, man, are we in a collapse? Are things collapsing around us? And we got to start having these discussions, family, because I'm talking about, we talking about tribe building. We got to be able to be honest. We got to be able to do some analysis for some of the people out there who might want the information but can't necessarily get the information, right? So, or don't know where to look for the information. So we got to be able to provide that information and provide enough entertainment where, they could laugh a little bit and then, they could cry a little bit. They could do whatever they need to do. But when it comes down to it, they could do the work. They could do the work. Very simple. All right, so, I am Brother Hatim, and first off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Man, I'm so mad that I can't get my family on Spreaker to hear the quality. Oh, my God. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, this is a daily toast. But today, since we got a little time, we're going to do a toast and talk. And we strive to blow up those old paradigms. All right, family, I got a request. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So I'm going to be pushing that. We need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please help us out. We're going to put some entertainment on. I think I might create a stream where I'm gonna have all the movies that we have shown on the show and just add to it and then just let it play while I'm at my adventure. So some of y'all that might not have nothing else to do, you gonna laugh at the Three Stooges, or you gonna clown the 20 minutes of Birth of a Nation that I was able to get, or you gonna listen to Cab Calloway, or you can listen to Lewis Jordan. And then we'll just start building up that playlist and letting that playlist play. You understand why the day is going. So every now and then, when you want to get away from a lot of bullshit, you just turn it on, and there you go. Hey, all right, but so all right. Let's get to what we need to get to today. We want to do this toast. We're going to salute these ancestors. We're going to hit this toast up. And from there, we will move to having our discussion, and I will open up the lines. All right? Hold on. Bow. We're going to go on and we're going to do our switch to the Daily Toaster page. There we go. All right, give me some time to get my stuff together. Got the circle of life flowing around. Ready to get down? Yes, we are. Man. Here we go, family. Here we go. It's Daily Toast time. It's Daily Toast time. Oh, I need to fix that. I'm going to fix that today. All right, it's Daily Toast time. It's Daily Toast time. So, like I said, get your list of ancestors together. I got my list. Get your list together, family. Start building up your family line. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, be able to drop your ancestor's name in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. So here we go. My fault. Oh my God. I have to go back. I'm sorry. It's something we forgot. It is something we forgot. What did we forget? We forgot something. It's something we forgot, and we go. That's it. We forgot the song.
Mr. D.
The song that has made us famous. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for some water. Get your pitcher of that water. Lift that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Yeah. Family, move your body. Drink. Shake it up. Or should I say, move, then drink. Shout out to Kwame, I see you out there. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But to stay healthy, remember the 4 pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Nay. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Hey. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. toast your ancestors, drink your water, fam. I done been doing it so long. So long. I've been doing it so long now that I know when the music stop. You know, that's when you know, I'm like, I was born for this. Let me enter the code so I get to my viewer real quick. It was moving kind of slow, so I could go and work on the other end of this internet experiment that we are going through right now. G. Wow. There we go. Let's see. All right. What? Please. Oh, man. Hold on. I must have entered it wrong. I was about to say it out loud. But some of us are vocal thinkers. I happen to be a vocal thinker. All right. So Kwame said I need to turn the mic up. How's the sound out there for y'all? I did not, as of yet. Please check your internet connection. Most likely you use a proxy server and you have to enter the proper information in the options dialog. All right, it's going to retry. We're going to retry. Okay. All right. So, they be using these terms like proxy and shit. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let the experts handle that shit, right? But anyway, family, it's time for us to do our toast. I am going to have to put up in my chat once again a place where I can see your chats. Brother Kwame said I need to turn up the volume. Can y'all hear me? In our toast this morning, family, I want to send out some special thoughts and energy to Sister Kim because she says she's being evacuated from Burkina Faso. So we want the best. We want the best to work out. That's family. That's course that she give us information from Wazudugu. I think Wazudugu. That's it. And so it is what it is. So we're gonna wish her the best. But first off, we are going to pull up some ambrosia. Let's see what I got left. I got a little bit of that mango left. Yep, my supply is running short. It's a pandemic, and all this panicking. I'm taking my time on the water. I'm taking my time going over there to the store to get the tea. Like, I don't know. And I'm making other investments. So, hopefully y'all getting the signal, because according to this thing over here, it's saying that there's no signal going out. I don't believe it. But anyway, TeamViewer Portal Vote is running in limited demonstration mode. Please sign in to your licensed TeamViewer account in the computer and contact list to unlock all TeamViewer portable features. Okay. We're going to get you off my screen. All right. So, anyway, I'd like to give a special shout out to Ronald Horton, my wife's brother, who made his transition just for the day. Please and thank you. Got you, sir. All right. So, we will remember that. So let's get it popping. First off, getting on to the creator by whatever name you choose, call it creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and guess what we say? That's right, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our ancestors, and we're going to try to come from the memory here at Gye-Nyame Journey, because that's what we do. I'm trying to learn these ancestors, so let's see how far we get today. We have Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Alexander Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gadsden, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Nomo X, Pet Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Danielle Pullian, the Luxor brother, Ms. Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Cleo Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Hodge, Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Ellen, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, made it all the way up to Kwame's people. And Mary, I wanted to make sure I got the last name right. Oh man. So we got Mary. And where my damn, there you go. My list going here. Going on some type of conspiracy. The kids hiding it. Maybe they practicing. Trying to take my space. Where we at? There we go. It was Mary Elizabeth Rogers. So we got Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore Jr., Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Heather Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineau, Almater Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Allen O'Howe, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy B. Alexander, Arthur Mendel, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Didi Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We also have, man, it's something I forgot. Lord have mercy. Kind of madness is this? William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Derek Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Ernest Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannabay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles, what was that? Let's go back to Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Harper, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson. Who we at? I started going by Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G. 2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Jean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgeon, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mae Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Albert Smiley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Ian West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Aaron Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Pat Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Parkey, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cofer, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We have Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Sang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Nance Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Sarah McClay, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lupkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Correa, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gantz, Sarifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Margaret III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton. I want to make sure Sonny is separate. Then we got Pete Walton, William Walton. We got Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, Tillar Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie, Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Kofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Samuel Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanette, Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, and just for today, we want to lift up Ronald Horton. We raise our glass and we salute all of our ancestors' family, and we stand on their shoulders proudly, and we have a firm foothold. So we raise our glass and we say, Ashe. All right, cool. From there, family, you know where we go. We're going to the present moment. This is our time. This is where we at. This is where we had the power. Our ancestors have the power over the past, and they are operating in the past and building up energy to send to us so that we could use in the present moment. And the question I'm asking you, what are you doing with the energy that they are sending you? Right? Family, right now is a time for transformation. It's a time for growth. For those of you that have the time, right? Learn something new. I'm going to read a quote that I posted up on our timeline by the teacher, right? But she made a great point. This is a time for us to really do some self introspection, some learning about us, and also using this time to learn more about the world. All right, so today is Kujichagulia. Family, I'm asking you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Kujichagulia. Put it on your mental map today. Find Kujichagulia. It's somewhere. It's working around you right now. I could smell it. It's everywhere. Kujichagulia is around, and it's your job to find it, track it down, look for its footprints. It's all around you. Take a picture of it, post it up on Gye-Nyame Journey with the hashtag Kujichagulia, hashtag Kujichagulia Day, hashtag Kujichagulia Found, hashtag I'm a Kujichagulia baby, hashtag Kujichagulia Fly, hashtag with Kujichagulia something, I don't know. But make it happen, family. We got to start lifting up our principles, especially in these times when we can see shit just crumbling around us, and motherfuckers is like, stay calm. Stay calm. There's nothing to worry about. Just stay home and don't go out. Now we're gonna close down all of the unnecessary stuff except this, and this, and this one thing. All of y'all stay home. And if you don't have a job, stay home. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. You know what I'm saying? In this moment, it is our time to generate the energy right now so that we can move into the rest of the 21st century. You know what I'm saying? With power and self-determination, right? So, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means just that, self-determination. The demonic principle of the day is justice. What is justice? Question to ponder upon. But I think if you look at some of Nelly Fuller's work, you can understand what justice is. Indigo is the color. They say this is indigo. I never envisioned this as indigo. I like one of the darker, fuller blue, because indigo is kind of a blue. Hey, I'm not a color expert. The Hermetic law today is correspondence. Male name is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. That's me and Gina. That's Sister Navita. That's Sister Tiandra. We in the house. We in the house. The Kujichagulias is in the house, man. Stand up and rep your day when it's your day. Hey. Rep your day. Rep your day. My phone is loud, okay. And they be tripping over here. So I'm gonna have to go and extend the time to my screen stay open, because this This right here is for the birds. All right, so um so we raise our glass. We salute this present moment, the power in this moment. We will take advantage of it. We will keep our pact with our ancestors, right? And we will keep the promise that we are making just by living, just by us being in this space, because our ancestors made sure that we was in this space. So just by living, we have to fulfill the promise that we're going to leave them space and time. And another piece, family, remember that we are generational people, which means that we come back. So family, the mess that you leave or the beauty that you leave is what you come back to. You're coming back to the same family. So go on, leave it in shambles if you want. Go on, leave it broken, destitute if you want. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll put a little bit of fire up under your ass real quick when you really think about it. That you will come back to what you left. For African people, death has never been the end. It always been a next step. It's always been a step to the next phase. And part of that phase, guess what? You coming back. Coming back. You coming back. But nah, some of y'all don't want to hear me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to live my best life. Right? But your best life is squandering your now and robbing your children. Squandering your now and robbing your children. That's a goddamn shame. I'm gonna say it. Nobody else is gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. That's a goddamn shame. Squandering your life. And I got to say it. You know why? I got to say it? Because it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. I ain't had a camera ready. I didn't have the real life camera ready. You know what I'm saying? But I will get it ready. I'm going to get the camera ready. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all really need to understand that it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We're not playing. You know what I'm saying? It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. All right? So we raise our glass to this moment, in this moment. And we celebrate this moment, right? Because it's all we got. And we got to do the most we got to do the most we can with it. So all right, we raise our glass and we say, I say. So don't just sleep the day away. Don't just smoke the day away. Don't just drink the day away. Do something that's going to add to the legacy that you leave, so that when you come back as a baby again, you're able to live a higher quality of life. We raise our glass. We say Ashe. From there, we move to our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family, we raise up our glass. We salute our children on to infinity. That means your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren, your great-great-great-grandchildren, and on and on and on and on and on to the break of dawn, right? We raise our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? It's a very simple journey, right? We done did the past, we done did the present, we done did our future. Now we go to all of our relations. We salute all our relations, even the ones we don't get along with. You know what I'm saying? All our relations. You know what I'm saying? We raise up the glass. We salute all of that life energy out there, right? And we say, I say, from there, family, I want to raise my glass and allow you to toast. This is that selfish toast. What is that you need to move towards the greater you right now? Right now. What is it? Right in this moment. Right now. We toast and we say Ashe. Last but not least, where my cup at? Last but not least, I want to raise my glass to the most marvelous, spectacular, the most incredible individual in the room, the star of the show. I raise my glass to you. And we say Ashe, Ashe, hold on, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, cat in. All right. Because you know why we say cat in? Because it's a very simple concept. Because it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Yes, it is. It's real life all the time. All right, so let's get it. Let's go and talk a little bit. I'm gonna open up these lines. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to call in. If not, then we're gonna keep it moving. Let's open up these lines. We got a couple of articles that we wanna kind of look at real quick because we weren't able to get to them all last night. Guess my computer was overworked. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm one of the investments. Like I said, this is a time to invest in yourself. This is a time to try to invest in yourself. And of course, like I said, I'm going to add to my equipment. And one of the goals that I have is I want to add a faster computer, a super fast, a twice as fast computer, and maybe even jump up
you are
to
the
a
first participant on this Uber conference. Please hold while we wait for the
4 to
others to
5
join.
times faster computer than this one to add to the service I already have, so that we can go and get it out, because we got videos to cut and stuff like that. I got a couple of videos that I have to make within the next couple of days. We got to still get the newsletter together. So this means that family, I'm relying on a lot of the family to start, learning and pitching in, because this is the time to build right now. This is really the time to build. This is the time for us to be developing content and getting it out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than moping, we need to put something. This is an opportunity for us to put our kids to work for the next 100 years. I'm just saying, this whole coronavirus thing, I know a lot of people's looking at. I'm looking at the possibility, right? The possibility. They're not even delivering books. They done closed the libraries. And we had the access to be able to create digital books, digital learning, and really jump it off like never before. Like never before. At least for us. Let me get some of my mango ambrosia. Oh, like a mean old lady. She done aged well. Would make a great salad dressing, though. A great addition to a salad dressing. All right. So let's go look at some of the news. I know y'all like, Brother Hatim, it ain't on our screen. Well, I want to see what news we're going to look at first. All right. I want to make sure that it's working. Do I need to go another way? This is some stuff. Hootsuite. Y'all got to see this. I mean, this is the kind of help that Brother Hatim receives around these parts, man. Y'all just need to see the type of help and assistance I get, man. This is my life right here. This is my life. I want y'all to see this with me here. This right here. I'm sitting up like, oh my God. This is my life. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? My man is really, really just sleeping on the job. Hootsuite? Who do that? Wake up. I mean, God. Look, I gotta shake them. Come on, get up. Hootsuite? Oh, then they come up with an attitude. Don't miss any schedule. I've been trying to reconnect those things, but I can't. All right, so let's go. Family, it's Kwanzaa time. It's Kwanzaa time. This year, Kwanzaa 2019, will be live at the King Arts Complex from December 26th to December 30th. And we want to see you in the place. For those that don't know the address, it's 867 Mount Vernon Avenue. Come on out and join us.
Family, friends, and fun. There'll be something for everyone. Come on out, sing and shout, dance about with Elder Tony on the drums.
Come and get some.
Word.
And there'll be events and activities for the children, for the adults. We got a fashion show. We got live music. Everything's going on that week. From what's the date?
December 26th to December. So we just doing a Kwanzaa commercial in advance. Just doing it in advance. That's how we get out here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Ancestors knew what they wanted. I think they like that song. That's a hot song. That's a hot song, right? So, also, make sure y'all check out the 7-day e-course that we
One love.
All right, check out the free e-course. You can download it at freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Unleashing the Power in Kujichagulia, day 1. Because it'll send you out emails on day 2, understanding how to use folk tales, myths, and legends. And speaking of folk tales, myths, and legends, let's talk about the folk tale for the night. So that y'all could be ready for it when I drop it. All right, the lines should be open. They hung up on me. I hung up on myself. The only show where you hang up on your damn self. That is high quality. You know? So we're gonna get back into the box. Let's test the sound and make sure. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're gonna join the conference. Call-in number is 614-556-4535. Call-in number is 614-556-4535. Feel free to call in. Oh, yeah, we mentioned the fact that Dr. Lila, Africa died yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So we salute the brother for his service. All right. But, once again, getting back to, understanding the use of folktales, myths, and legends, wisdom mining, day 3, day 4, because like I said, they send you out a series of emails. We send you out a series of emails day after day. So we got a 7-day package here. Power libation, pull it all together. It's day 5. Power meditation, day 6. Day 7 is the 224 self-help process. And we talk about the 21-day Kujichagulia challenge. So some of y'all that's been seeing the hashtags, y'all know that stuff be popping up. So I know possibly you might have some questions like, what in the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? Go on, listen to it, find out it's free. It's free, can't hurt you. All right, so speaking of that, let's talk about the folktale for the night. So now, what's crazy is that the last time the folktale was the ants and the grasshopper, which is a very, I keep telling you, man, this stuff be lining up. I don't go through the book randomly. I'm going through in order. So the ants and the grasshopper, right? Now this one is, we did this one already. And then we had the traveler and his dog. The loiter often blames delay on a more active friend. And I don't know if we covered that one. So we got a choice between 3. So I'm going to read 2 of them right now. The traveler and his dog. A traveler about to set out on a journey saw his dog stand at the door, stretching himself. He asked him sharply, "Why do you stand there gaping? Everything is ready but you. So come with me instantly." The dog, wagging his tail, replied, "Oh, master, I am quite ready." He said, "Oh, master, I am quite ready. It is you for whom I am waiting." The loiterer often blames delay on his more active friend. Interesting. So now we're going to look at this one possibly too. The dog and the shadow. Dog thing. A dog crossing a bridge over a stream with a piece of flesh in his mouth saw his own shadow in the water and took it for that of another dog with a piece of meat, double his own in size. He immediately let go of his own and fiercely attacked the other dog to get his larger piece from him. He thus lost both, that which he grasped at in the water because it was a shadow, and his own because the stream swept it away. Ooh. Anime, get on the job, girl. Get up. You like Hootsuite. I don't know who works around here. Oh my God. Can I get something from the Thunderbird? Don't be mad because I called you a Thunderbird, and for, that's politically incorrect for Phoenixes. They don't, they say that's a derogatory statement. But they do thunder. Who would have thunk it? You know what I'm saying? That's like a short person being like, don't call me short. How do I deal with that? I'm just saying. All right. We will be having our Malcolm X Festival meeting tonight. At this point, we're still fundraising, but we don't know what the next steps are going to be because we are so close, and we have a lot of people with serious financial issues during these times, and we got people helping other people and stuff like that. So we have to, we're going to have our meeting tonight, and after tonight, on tonight's show, I will be announcing whether or not we will be continuing doing the fundraising or if we even going to continue planning for a Malcolm X Festival this year. I don't know whether we will replace it with something that I don't know. Like I said, it's still up in the air. All right. I mean, I really feel bad. But hey, we want to keep the people safe, and we have to be responsible about the decisions we make, right? All right, so we'll have our meeting tonight, 6 p.m. It'll be on the Black Line, family that's out there. It's on the Black Line. I sent out a text. I will send out a follow-up text today. What's crazy is that I don't know if anybody else has been having this problem, but I read something about it in the news that the Google messaging app had a bug or something, and mine was fucking up yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying. So if anybody got any lewd text from me, unless you liked it, it wasn't me. I'm just saying. All right, let's go on back to Hootsuite. But if you liked it, call me back. You know why? You know why? You got to know why. You have to know why. They know why, Brother Hatim. I know they know why. You know why? You know why? Because it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. So if you like the text that you got from me, don't text me back. But that hack, man, that wasn't even cool. That, that bug going through this, sending out random text messages and acting crazy and erasing stuff. I don't know what's going on. Oh, in the news, Toast&Talk Kujichagulia. Every now and then we get a chance, the opportunity to sit down and rap-a-tates. We rap-a-tates, right? And that's what we doing right here. We rap-a-tating. Okay, let's see. And the show, it says starting soon, but we already on. All right, I ain't going to turn it on because we might not be able to turn it off. So we got NPR. This is not an article. This is a podcast. American Poison aims to show how race is at the root of U.S. problems. Where my crowd at? Get your ass. Wake up. Take that goddamn mask off if you can't hear me. I mean, everybody, even the spirits is running around here scared. Come on now. ain't getting no help around here. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with them? But anyway, American Poison aims to show how race is at the root of U.S. problems. And I definitely agree. You can even see the effects with this goddamn coronavirus. Because family, listen. I know some of y'all be fake balling. I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because we do what we do, right? But I just need y'all to understand, credit is not wealth. Credit is not the key to all things. Credit, excuse me, you need wealth. This is what we need. We need to stop teaching our kids how to get good credit scores and start teaching them how to build wealth. We be on some of the shit that we was on, I guess it was cool for the time. So I don't want to be one of those that look back at shit, because I was on that shit too. You know, developing. But let's build wealth. You know what I'm saying? When you got wealth, they give you credit. You know what I'm saying? When you got money in the bank, when you got money that you could walk up and it's accounted for and shit, and you asking for some shit, that's the collateral. Credit is actually based on collateral. So your character in when you don't have no money is your collateral. When you got money, I don't give a shit about your character. You got collateral. We'll get approved. You got collateral. We need to start teaching wealth building, right? Wealth building. But like I said, we're gonna get this money. We're gonna see what people really worship. We're gonna see if you really love you, or you love Louis Vuitton, or you love Gucci. You gonna invest in you? You gonna take this little your stolen reparation money that they're gonna distribute to everybody, and you gonna go out and try to impress somebody rather than investing that money in you? You know what I'm saying? Starting you. I mean, I ain't even saying starting a business, right? What if you go out and buy a kettlebell? You know what I'm saying? That you can use as a workout. You know what I'm saying? You go out and buy you some, not no necessarily super fancy shoes, but you go out and get you some comfortable running shoes. Right? You know what I'm saying? You throw some money at a worthy cause. Right? Because we talk about movement. I can't wait. I can't see, because family, this is what's gonna be crazy. Because everybody is not laid off in our community. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I can't wait till them checks hit so we can see how many is actually black. Right? I mean, we know every time, because when that money comes, we know what a lot of people gonna be doing. Right? Right? Are you gonna invest in yourself? Are you gonna invest in your community? Are you gonna invest in your children? Are you gonna get tools that can help with education? All we got to do is be around to kind of guide the direction in which they go. Come on, man. It's a simple process. And race is at the root of all, I believe, at all of America's problems. Race. And us not really dealing with it, us being uncomfortable in a room to discuss it with each other as well as other people. So now it was a problem. We was able to cover it up. We was able to hide it, and we was able not to really have the needed conversations. And now we drop a whole bunch of different groups in now, and we're masking a problem, right? And one group get to carry the burden. Guess who that is? Ta-da! Show black ass. All right, that's us. All black asses. Let's say it properly, brother. I tell. So we got an article from Vox.com, which is a digital, once again, a digital magazine or whatever, and they do videos. Real good news. They asked the question, what is happening to the economy? What is happening to the economy? Let's go and see what Vox, what answer they got for what's happening to the economy. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see what they say. I'm thrilled. Annie Laurie explains what the coronavirus means for the U.S. economy. Now, you notice that everything is corona. We're going to take a subtle shift before the end of this show, if I'm able to get to it. Because I want corona affecting the economy, corona affecting your job, corona affecting your health, corona. Sound like a song. You know what I'm saying? Sound like a damn song. This was a free session sponsored. Okay. All right. Then I need to connect back because I like to make sure my stream is moving. Where's my password? I'm old. Brother High Tim is old, and I love it. All right. So let's go and check out. I know some of y'all already reading. Oh, I didn't move it down so that you could. Oh, we could listen. Free live radio. But I ain't going to do that because then we might get blocked. Let's read it ourselves. This is by Erica Klein from Vox News. One day, somebody be doing a show and they be like, straight from G&J Media. Can't wait for that day. Thrill. All right, let's see. I like the little puzzle that they just did. All right. What is happening, writes Annie Laurie. My fault, it wasn't a question. What is happening, writes Annie Laurie, is a shock to the American economy, more sudden and severe than anyone alive has ever experienced. It's also different from what anyone alive has ever experienced. For many of us, the Great Recession is the closest analog, but it's not an analogies. It's not analogous at all. I think that's how you say it. There, the economy's potential was unchanged, but financial markets were in crisis. Here, we are purposefully freezing economic activity in order to slow a public health crisis. Early data suggests the economic crisis is going to far exceed any single week or quarter of the financial crisis. Multiple economists have told me that the nearest analogy to what we are going through is the economy during World War II. I have a secret advantage when trying to understand moments of economic upheaval. I'm married to Annie Laurie. I can give you the bio. Staff writer at The Atlantic, author of Give People Money, which is proving particularly prophetic and influential right now. But suffice to say, she's one of the clearest and most brilliant economic thinkers I know. You just trying to get something when you get home, man. I dig it. I dig it. Her viral piece on the affordability crisis is crucial for understanding what the economy really looked like before COVID-19. And she's been doing some of the best work on the way COVID-19 will worsen the economic problems we had and create a slew of new ones. But the conversation on Ezra Klein's show isn't just about crisis, it's also a conversation about how to respond. I wouldn't call it hopeful. We're not there yet, but constructive. Here's a lightly edited transcript of part of our conversation, which we released this week on Ezra Klein's show. All right, we'll read one or two of these and see how far she takes us. This is Ezra Klein. Let's say we were recording this a month ago and I asked you about what was happening in the economy. At that time, the headline numbers looked good. Unemployment was pretty low, and Donald Trump was saying, it's the greatest economy ever. On the other hand, there were a lot of folks who couldn't pay their bills, How would you describe the state of the economy before all this began? This is before it all began. Let's see what Mrs. Annie Laurie say. It's interesting. The economy never really caught fire, but it did keep on growing steadily for a decade. What that left us with was an economy that looked good in terms of headline numbers, but with a lot of weakness underneath. Productivity growth was terrible. We had a really great unemployment number, but we had a large number of people who weren't even trying to work. And we also had a lot of financial strains among families. And the main reason for that is that the cost of health care, education, child care, and housing grew faster than wages did for a really long time. I got to read a little bit more. She making sense. If you look at housing, I said this, listen, I said this a long time ago. If you look at housing, or something like this, the cost of housing outpaced wage gains, even in places like San Francisco where wages was going up really fast. So it became unaffordable for people to live in those cities. And we actually saw the cost of housing outpacing wage gains in rural areas too. So the share of Americans who are rent burdened, paying more than 30% of their income on rent, is really high. I said that. Well, I ain't say it quite like that. That was a little bit more eloquent. But I honestly believe that these houses, especially where they built these, have you seen some of these new builds? All that goddamn plywood. We paying $200,000, $300,000 for a matchbox because of that area. I mean, stucco, and I'm honestly thinking they are overcharging for these houses. But that's just me. I'm not an expert. I had one of my friends come on because he was a builder, and he was like, Brother Hatem, you wrong about the prices. It costs this much. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You work in that industry. You trying to, but because you can't, how can I put it? When I was buying houses, I had to make a critical evaluation. I got what I thought was good deals at the time, but then I looked at the neighborhood that I was in. And what I would have to, after I paid the closing costs, what I would have to have charged for those properties outpaced the neighborhood in which they were in. So at that time, if I'm looking at charging $700 a month, right? And the average family wasn't going to be able, you know what I'm saying, in that neighborhood, those individuals and the people that would want to actually live in that neighborhood would not be able to produce $700 to $1,000 a month for rent. I'm stuck. So I had to make a major evaluation. I cut my losses. Fuck it, I'm done. I quit. Then shit started breaking down. But anyway, everything was it was too high. And then on top of that, they saw us coming, but that's for another show. You also saw increases in cost of family health care plans, deductibles, and out-of-pockets. Yes, cost grows faster than both GDP growth and wage growth. The share of private health plans that have deductible has gone up to something like 80%. And the average deductible is like $2,000 a year. And 2/3 still involve medical debt. So what you have in the United States, so family, I just want you to imagine these numbers for us. Really, like I said, this is where that tribal mind state got to come in, that selfish, protecting the tribe thing. When you listen to this, although she's talking in generalities, right? Understand that who she talking to. She's not necessarily talking to you. I want you to think about this from your perspective, not from that imaginary white person that you think you are. A lot of y'all got this imaginary white person because when you be listening to the news and they talking about we and us and you know what I'm saying, you got this white image, or you got this image of yourself where you think they're actually talking about you. But what I want you to be able to do is to step back politically and step back economically and understand that you're not even in a goddamn conversation. These people speak in universalities, and in the universe that they're talking, you do not exist. As a matter of fact, that their universe is built on your back. You are Atlas, and you're carrying their reality. So actually, Ayn Rand had a good idea. She just had it wrong. It is not the big people in industry and the creators up at the top that's holding shit together. It's you. And I'm going to say, like Ayn Rand said, Atlas shrug. Stop falling for the universalities. You have to start, because they're not going to pull out your numbers. You got to get into this and start teasing out. What does this mean for your life? What does it mean that the cost of housing is outpacing the economy? And what does that mean for you? And what does that mean for your grandma? And what does that mean for your mama? And what does that mean for your brother? And what does that mean for your children that's coming up behind you? When most of us are operating in this world without wealth and bad credit. God damn, that's like a tsunami. But anyway, and the rising price of health care and health insurance. So what you have in the United States is a shitty equilibrium. That's a technical term. For a lot of families, until your kid is 5, it's up to you to figure out how to pay for their child care. You're going to pay a tremendous amount for your health care, and you're not going to really get much actual insurance out of it. We made higher education extremely expensive, which leaves people with a really heavy debt burden and a collapsing wealth premium. I'm just saying. And maybe this shit is not expensive. Maybe it wasn't put there for you. So you got to pay a premium. I know I told this story before, but it's important. So when I brought my wife over to America, my wife and Cleve, when I brought them here, they had to go through Amsterdam. So I bought the tickets on this side, just bought the tickets. I'm the universal. I'm universal, right? I'm the universal dude, right? I bought my tickets over here because I'm American and shit. I'm just do shit like that. Bought the tickets over here. Made sure she got the tickets. I made sure all the stuff was gathered. She handled her stuff on her end. And 3 days before the flight, thank goodness that I had 3 days. But 3 days before the flight, I was made aware that in order for her to even fly into Amsterdam, I had to pay an extra $700. I had to pay a premium so that she could touch the ground in Amsterdam and stay maybe a layover for 3 or 4 hours. I had to pay a premium for her because Amsterdam wasn't really designed for her to be there. It's not for her. If she's there, she's coming as a servant class type thing. But Amsterdam charged me a nigger tax. I called them. Because I'm like, yo, somebody run a game over there. I called the airlines and like, oh yes. They ain't call it that. Of course not. They're not gonna call it that. But when people are coming from countries like Africa. I mean, what you mean by? I mean, like countries like Ghana and countries in Africa. And they're flying through. We usually charge extra just in case they want to jump off and stay in the country. She's coming to America. Why she want to stay in Amsterdam, dog? I mean, I'm asking you a question. Is there some way I get this way? What's going on here? I mean, I'm getting, no, $700, or she will not be able to get off the plane in Amsterdam, and she will have to find a way back home, and you just wasted the ticket. So I had 3 days because I'm already finished the bankruptcy and all this, and I had to get out here and thank God for Tribe, because if it wasn't for Tribe, family. All right, but anyway. I could tell a story because this dude, I often see him on internet and every now and time when he come to town. But he heard about my issue and he sent that shit to me like it wasn't shit. He told me don't even worry about it. He said, as much as you be doing, don't even worry about it. That's Tribe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, and I'll never forget that shit. That shit brought me to tears. I went, and you know what I'm saying. But even before then, I went to Quojo. Quojo was like, man, go over to the cash register, take what's in there out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right, cool. Call Mazia. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, move. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like. And it's a shame that we have to move like that, but that's the reality. That's the reality that we live in. And a lot of us is living illusions of grandeur. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're balling out of control. No, nigga, you living on credit. You living on borrowed money. And you're giving away your children's time that you could be using to build something greater, something massive, something incredible. All right, the reason I want to have this part of the conversation first is because the affordability crisis sets the stage for where we are going now. I think most people understand coronavirus as a public health problem. You've been covering the economic dimensions of it. So why is coronavirus an economic crisis, not just an epidemiological one? Hell, y'all see the word. Can y'all see the word? Let me make the screen bigger so y'all can see the damn word. I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. Let's make it bigger so you can see the goddamn word. There we go. You see it? Right here. Where my highlighter? Give me my goddamn highlighter. That's a new word I'm going to have to learn today. There you go, right there. That's a new word I'm going to have to learn today. I'm going to spend some time and learn. Where my highlighter? Anime, can I get my highlighter? Man, I lost the damn page. Computer, you moving slow, man. We're gonna have to talk about you carrying your weight around here. All right. So Ezra, actually, this one right here. I want to highlight that word right there. And me and Google will work on learning how to pronounce that. There we go. Search in Google. See how we can learn together? Y'all see that? I knew it got something to do with medicine, but I want to learn. I want to see how to pronounce it. But anyway, let's go back. And you can do this function with your computer too, right? All right, Annie Laurie. I think it's primarily a health crisis, and I think also a personal crisis for people. We're seeing some of our worst, some of our most vulnerable get mowed down. It's horrifying. And the economic crisis is downstream of that. In order to get control of the pandemic, we need to basically shut down the economy. We need everybody to stop moving and doing stuff. And we need to absorb a huge amount of short-term economic pain that's going to help us get control of the public health crisis. But now you can't get people out the field, can't keep them out the fields too long. So around the world, we are seeing a cataclysm unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's like a 2-month-long hurricane everywhere. And right now it's looking like in the second quarter of 2020, the economy is going to contract 10% in the United States. In the days between recording this conversation and releasing it, the estimate of the Q2 drop rose to 24%, which is horrifying. That is probably the sharpest drop since World War II. It's twice as much as during the worst parts of the Great Recession. So, family, if you want to continue reading that, you can. If you want to continue reading that, by all means, you can. Yeah, let me go and use this too. Now, for those old folks like myself, you gonna make the screens bigger. I'm just, let's go learn. So you see, those of you that had these three right here, the 3 dots, customize and control on your Google Chrome. Okay, you see that? Use that. Use it to your benefit. But I want to make this turn. I need for this thing to hurry up so we can make this turn. But Hootsuite is not cooperating. And I see nobody gonna call in, so we're gonna end the show in a second. Hold on. Let me go take some of this stuff down. That's why I'm gonna work on getting a faster computer, family, so that we will not be caught up with this stalling. It's stalling, But anyway. All right. There's other ways around it. Come on. Lord have mercy. Now I'm going to have another screen spinning. We got one love to you as well, Brother Kwame. Let's see. All right, while this damn thing is spinning, let's go on back to another screen. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. I just want to illustrate a point for you. So we start with the news on the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline. Be sure to check into the Gye-Nyame Journey timeline on Facebook. That's at Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook or at Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Same thing on YouTube at Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? Gye-Nyame Journey or Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Same thing on Twitter, Gye-Nyame Journey. Same thing on Instagram, Gye-Nyame Journey. All right, so if we go down the timeline, we got America's poison aims to show how race is the root of U.S. problems. All right, cool. We got an economic crisis like we've never seen before because it's coronavirus, right? Then we got the Washington Post perspective. The demise of Bernie Sanders wasn't only about ideology or policy. It was also about this candidate himself. So we got another Vox article. Amazon Prime delivery delays are now as long as a month. There's another Vox article. Then we got Dr. Anthony Broder on what's his brother's name? On David Banner's podcast. Excellent interview. I want to bring him here, and actually I want to get because I do remember the effect of that book and being able to read the book. I can't remember the name of it. The Broder File, from the Broder File. Being able to read that and the impact that it had on me, and the self-esteem boost, the boost that I got by not only being able to learn something that quick, but also being able to complete and read something that quick. The mention They mentioned the term reparations in an article, and I got all excited. But they was talking about charging China reparations for this COVID-19 attack or disease or whatever. Then we got, where can I go? Is my job essentials? What's Ohio stay-at-home order? We covered that one last night. So we keep on going down. We got Gye-Nyame Journey. We did the Three Stooges. Disorder in the court. Disorder in the court. Oh, we had 26 of y'all. Check that out. Thank you. Make sure you like. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like. I'm not seeing a lot of thumbs on any of this. We got another one. Wall Street struggles as the Fed acts and Congress stalls. Live update. Then here's the message from the teacher. Use this time to reinvent yourself, to perhaps begin the work you've always wanted to do. Read that book that takes you places where you never visited. Being locked down can prepare you for your greatest come up. Then I also talked about an article that I wrote 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. The Skin and the African Sponge. That was from Daily Toast, Kujichagulia. Ooh, Daily Toast, Kujichagulia. 6/13/17. First year. Then we had our Daily Toast Emoji show, 35 views. Y'all ain't click the thumbs up or something, family. What? Come on now. God damn. But all right, I need to see more because I know I posted something else up. All right. We got coronavirus live updates, political clash over stimulus, his global markets. We talked about that. But in the midst of all this, I'm surprised that the article ain't posted up on my timeline yet about Byron Allen. Right? So in the midst of all this, in the midst of the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, they released the fact that Byron Allen lost his case that was based on race. I want to let that, like during the pandemic, you know what I'm saying, that shit couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we're going to throw that shit out right now. We just want, because in a sense, it's like, we want y'all to know your goddamn place. This is literally what, you can't tell me motherfuckers don't understand etiquette. I know when to slap a motherfucker to get my point across. So I know they know, right? And you don't always have to put your hands on somebody to slap them. But a slap is a goddamn slap. It's a sign of I'm superior to you. It's a sign of I dominate you. It's a sign of, in some cases, I don't have any respect for you. As a matter of fact, for one man to slap another man is for the man that's doing the slapping to be disrespecting the manhood of the other man, because I don't respect your manhood enough to even feel that I need to hit you with a fist. I'm going to hit you with an open palm like you are a child. Like you a puppy. Hit you with the open hand, because I'm not going to waste my time to ball my fist to bust you in your goddamn mouth, because me punching you is me showing you that I have some respect and a possibility that you are going to be able to give me some competition. Now I'm going to hit you with an open hand like a child. Get your ass over there in the corner and shut the fuck up. And that's basically what just happened. Get your ass over there in that corner and shut the fuck up. If you can't prove that anything that comes against you is just strictly based on race, and anybody out there already know, because a lot of y'all been caught up in lies, where you say one thing and the person that you saying some shit to is real smart, and they turn that shit around and you have to go on and adjust. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like what you said it was, right, is what it was. But because they caught on to it and they brought it back to you, like, no, that's not what I meant. So if you could do that in your personal arguments, what makes us think companies don't do the same goddamn thing? We honestly think that Mayada's sitting up here in these goddamn corporations and they, come on, family. Come on now. But yo, be on the lookout because I might throw another video up for y'all. I'll throw a couple of videos up so that y'all can have some fun. But what we gonna do right now is, family, I'm about to get up and I'm about to get up out of here. I'm out. Y'all have a great, marvelous day. This is Gye-Nyame Journey signing out. And I'll be reporting for duty to my adventure. Peace.